When did you have to choose between two futures? My husband passed away and left me a letter asking me to marry his best friend. But right around then, I met someone who made me feel alive again. Someone who made me forget I was even supposed to be grieving. I was 53 and somehow in love with two different men. 5 years earlier, my husband Mitchell had died of cancer. His best friend from college, Lloyd, was always around in those last months. He basically moved into our house, helping with meals, fixing things, sitting with Mitchell. After the funeral, Lloyd never really left my life. He'd take me to dinner on Tuesdays, shop with me on Saturdays, and just quietly make sure I was okay. Being with Lloyd felt like slipping into Mitchell's old sweater, safe and familiar. Then came Zach. I met him at a hotel bar in Denver, a work event I'd only gone to because my therapist pushed me. He sat down, ordered whiskey, and told me he thought butterflies were only for kids, until he saw me smile. That night, I laughed like I hadn't in years. We stayed up talking, until 2 a.m. He built vacation homes around the world, and when he described watching baby turtles on a beach at night, he admitted he'd been doing it alone for years, waiting for someone to share it with. When I got home, Lloyd noticed. "You're humming. Again," he said. I hadn't even realized I'd stopped. Zach started calling me every night at 9. On our third call, he admitted, "My whole day now revolves around hearing your voice." He told me he'd given up on adventure after his divorce, but with me, he wanted to see everything. Greece, Japan, the Northern Lights. Meanwhile, Lloyd's health was slipping. His diabetes made his hands shake, though he tried to hide it. Then I found Mitchell's letter in the attic. His handwriting stopped me cold. It said, "Ellen, if you're reading this, I'm gone. Stop wearing black. If Lloyd's still around, marry him. He loves you almost as much as I did. Don't be alone." My late husband was telling me to choose Lloyd, but all I could think about was Zach. That weekend, Zach showed up at my door with droopy airport flowers. "I tried to wait," he said, "but I kept picturing you eating dinner alone." Over pasta, I told him about Mitchell. I cried, and he just held my hand. "You'll always be Mitchell's wife," he said softly. "But with me, you're not a widow. You're the woman I want to make breakfast for every day." Then came the moment everything shifted. Lloyd saw us at a coffee shop. Zach was holding my hand, showing me travel videos, and I was laughing through tears. Lloyd stood in the doorway, watching. Later, he came to my house and admitted, "I've been selfish, keeping you tied to the past. Mitchell wouldn't want this." He showed me a brochure for an assisted living place where he'd get help with his diabetes. "I was scared to go alone," he said. "But today I saw you glowing, like when Mitchell used to surprise you with trips. That's how it should be." We both cried. Then he whispered, "Mitchell wrote me too. He thought you needed someone to take care of you, but really you need someone to live with, to really live." He kissed my forehead and told me, "I'll always be family, but go paint sunsets in Portugal." Now, Zach and I are headed to Lisbon. Lloyd already loves his new place, and just last week, Lloyd walked me down the aisle at the courthouse. During the vows, Zach said, "I thought I had my life together at 56. Then you laughed in that bar, and I realized I was just a rough draft." Lloyd leaned over and whispered, "Mitchell would have loved this." And he was right.